design a track, and then you go back to Vabic to make a realization about the gimmick, and then you realize even more that an interaction shit. I'm recording it. Hello, this is Dave, and then you realize even more after testing with your buddy that like it's shit, because he went first, I went second, he's going left, I went right, and then like I hit him right here. You ever just like cry inside because you put in like 10 hours into this gimmick and then you have to redesign all of it, or not all of it, but like the entryway? That's very cool. So that's what we're gonna be doing right now. Say goodbye to this diagonal bit, to this diagonal bit right there, right there. Say goodbye to that. Say goodbye to the lead up turn. Like say goodbye to this turn, because we're gonna be ripping it out and doing something else. That's very cool. We're gonna be revabbing all of it. Yeah. Or not all of it, but like a good amount of it. Very cool. Very epic. Yeah. Yeah, so again, what was happening was, okay, so there's two problems with this, and I'll explain them in just a second. Let me make it back up, because I make backups everywhere. Is this in the way? Where the fuck did it? What the heck? Oh, Gmask. Probably. Let me... Alright, so there's two main problems with this design. One, if we are swapping mindsets, paradigm shifting from this being the main route to this being the main route, then the lead up is not great, because beforehand it's like everyone's going to be going right except for those who go left, and you only go left if you're following someone, right? Okay, so what would happen is if you're going to the right, you're going to not slow down right here, because you're going to want to go to the outside so you can go that way, right? But then if you're going to the left, then you're going to slow down here, and then you're going to stay on this right side, and then you're going to go that way, right? That's cool. So that means if P1 is going right and P2 goes left, P2 slows down, but P1 does not, and then there's no collision. But if you do the vice versa, if P1 goes to the left, and then P2 goes right, that means P1 is going to slow down right here, while P2 does not slow down, and then you fucking crash and you cry because gimmick no work. So that's the first problem, right? If you're going to the left, you slow down. If you go to the right, you don't slow down. There was the option of swapping it, so that if you go to the right, you slow down. If you go to the left, you don't slow down. But then we still run into that issue of one way or the other, someone's getting slowed down, someone's slowing down in front of the other person, and they're gonna bump, and it's very sad. So if possible, we should find a way where you don't have to slow down regardless of which way you go. And you know what is very good at not needing you to slow? Wall taps. Wall taps are very fucking good, because they're awesome. So that's one. The second one was I collided with Buddy Jolly right here, because he was turning left and I was turning right. He turned left right in front of me, and I bumped him and died. In previous Cyber Worlds, this wasn't the case. This wasn't big of a deal, I think. Maybe it was. Or I don't remember it. I'd never have seen that interaction happen in Cyber World 2. And I saw it happen twice in a row on Cyber World 3. So, yeah, so you're going to be on the right side there. You're going to be kind of in the middle-ish here. So, yeah, okay. You could collide maybe but like meh. So yeah, we don't want the two routes to cross over each other, or as least as possible, right? Okay, so how do we do this? So instead of like, here, I'll draw out with a really good Sharpie, right? So this is the old version, right? And then you got this way, right? I'm an artist, right? Instead of like this, what if we instead do this and then turn and then turn, but we use a wall tap right here. So then if you're going to the left, you go full speed and brake after the redstone block. But if you're going to the right, then you go full speed and bang. Right? Right? So then no matter what, you're going full speed into the part where you separate. So neither party is slowing down before the separation point, which is right here. Right? Right. And they don't overlap after a separation point. Because in here, the separation point is like right here. Because if you're going to the right, you go over here. But if you're going to the left, you go over here. So then you join back in, like the lines cross right here. But like we don't have that. You part ways and never cross again. So I think we're gonna go with this, right? So we're gonna go probably a left turn and then up and then wall like right here or something. Or something like that, right? We're probably gonna do a super easy basic wall tap, the 90 degree right here, just for setup, because this should be nice to like have an easy setup turn. Because like if you give them the super easy wall, like I use this in Cosmic Ocean, right? If you give them the super easy wall tap, you can kind of know where they're going to be on the track, right? For instance, super easy wall tap right here. We know they're going to be gliding along this wall for this next part, and this next part is pretty important because we want them to hit right here and then go right back as tight as possible so that both taps are possible, right? So it's like so the concept of this wall tap was you hit this wall and then the person behind you can boat tap off of you, right? Yeah. So like that's the whole concept. But to do that, I need them to be in a certain spot. And to do that, I gave them blue ice on the spot I want them and a wall super easy to hit to enter, right? So that's what I do. I use a super easy wall tap. Same thing right here, right? At the end of Neo Babylon. Right here, super easy wall tap. Why? I want each route to be about the same. I don't want one route to be better. So the easiest way to do that is to put a super easy wall tap right in the middle. So this is the only difference in like entry. So you're gonna be like one boat out more on the left, right? So you like it's as little as possible, little difference as possible, right? So the routes are as even as possible, kind of thing, right? So using wall taps to set up is like really nice. Let me remove this. We made a backup. I'm going to just delete. Yeah. Let's just delete this whole thing that I was proud of and happy with, and am no longer happy with and proud of. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah, I'm working on it. Yep, I know. I remember. Cool. This is also gonna get removed, I think. Let me just, yeah, I think we still have the brush active too, which is good. The cyber world, the new brush, the brush. Welcome back to track making with laser. Whoa. Remaking CW Gimmick entry. Cool. I was just writing down, logging everything. If you don't know, I'm logging everything. I'm logging the hours I put into this track in a Google Sheets. Currently, we're at 18.5 hours labbing time, so I spent 18.5 hours labbing on this track, and 22 hours building the track. So that's very cool. Great. And this is without decoration still, by the way. So that's cool. Yeah, so the problem with this right now is that if we don't use this wall tap, which you might want to remove this wall tap, right? If we don't use the wall tap, they're going to break earlier than like right here, right? Or earlier than this wall. So we're going to have to probably undo this, which I'm fine with. Let's see here. Like, I guess... it'd be cool if... Right, okay. Here's just a design thing, right? If we do straight line this way, right? We do straight line this way, and then, like, wall tap into this, but then I go straight for this. Then it makes it seem like this is the main route, when in reality, this should be the main route. When you're time traveling, this is the main route, right? And it's like faster one, right? It's the main route, and this is the alternate route. So, but if you go straight into this route, it makes this seem like the main route, and that like the alternate route. But that's just not true. So, yeah, okay, so already finding problems. That's very cool. So we're gonna have to go ahead and fix that. Let's go. The solution to that is crying. Not crying. It is going in from this direction, probably. Yeah. Let's see here. Damn. This is very sad. I want it all. I want everything to be the best it can be. I'm not taking compromises, right? Like, I could just straight line it like this, right? And, like, the thing is, like I just talked about, this would seem like the main route when it's really not. I could just deal with that. Or I can just put in a couple extra hours, figure out something that works, and does not make that compromise, right? I love redesigning everything. This is so great. Let's go. We could, instead of doing the split routes right here, we could do them right here, right? And then like you just, for the main route, for like the fast route, you go straight this way. And then the alternate route, you go like this way. And like up. Or something. But like, then I think inherently the split route's going to be longer. So what we could do, you could increase the straightaway to longer, like up to here. And then this right here will become around this level, and then it can just be straight shot. But we don't want straight. We want to spend a lot of time, probably, right? Huh. I mean, if possible, I'd like to not have to change this. That's actually like this bit right here. But I can maybe change this length. And make this bit right here be like right here. Maybe do that, yeah. Because regardless, like, either if this straightaway is this long, or if it's this long, it's not gonna really do much. The turn isn't gonna really do much, right? But I mean, it does change how you're gonna probably take this turn, because then how you take this turn might affect how you take this turn, right? And then, yeah, so that okay, so that does matter. You could shorten this bit, actually. Like, I arbitrarily chose this to be the end line, or the finish line for the labbing for this. But I think it would be okay. Because, like, I mean, really, like, the part that matters is, like, right here, because this is the breaking zone, right? Breaking zone for turn 1. So really, the finish line should not be right here, it should be right here. So that's cool. God dang it. Hold on, we could just make it right there. We could push this all the way up to like right here. Maybe. I mean, not bad. Let's see here. Okay, so I got a ruler. That's 5 centimeters, and then the gap between those two is 7.5. Okay, so it's not quite enough, but I think honestly, like 2.5 is like 2.5 is that long. And that's 2.5. So I mean, I think it would be okay. Right, yeah, okay, I guess you could try it. Let's make a backup of that too then. Dude, this is crazy. We're going buck wild, no holds barred. This is commitment, bitch. Alright, let's see it. Oof. Oh, right. I thought it was in the void. I was like, what? Okay. There we go. We got a full backup. Almost the whole track, actually. Or like a good, yeah, a lot of it. Okay. So what will this change? This will change maybe a little bit. That was probably not really. I mean, like, it's probably fine. Like, if they have the same speed into here, into like the start finish line, it shouldn't actually matter how long the straightaway is, because we know that they're gonna have the same speed, so that's good. Like, we could probably put the labbing finish line, like right here, if they have the same speed. So that's good. So it's not gonna affect that. It is gonna affect pit delta a little bit, but that should be okay. It should be like a second at most, which is totally fine. Yeah, okay, let's go ahead and do it. It's undergoing surgery. Okay. I'm just gonna mark this saying they can fix it. We will rock you. Okay. Pit entry. Set up return 1. Sure. That's a good movement. That's a lot. It's a good chunk. Chunky monkey. Wee woo wee woo wee wah. 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 Wee wah. Wee wah 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 wah. Wee wah 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 wah. Ah wah wah. Ah wah wah. See, look at this. Look at that. Look at that. That's clean. That's good shit. Let's go. All right. I still think it's gonna be a lot to. Spit route's gonna be a lot longer. This is gonna actually make our track length a lot longer. Like maybe like even 5 seconds, I'd say. Probably. I could probably do kind of like this thing for main route, and then bump, 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 bump. Yeah, okay, let's try that. All right, here we go. Oof. Rip that. Alrighty. Let's us see here. Oh, this might be the setup turn actually. Now looking at it. Very sad. Heck. Alright, let's do it. Very cool. I'm so good. Reach for this guy. Why is it so wrong? Oh. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow. This doesn't matter at all because it's just wasting their time, because like you're gonna be hitting the wall regardless, so like except for that one. Yeah, I guess you should keep it wide for that one, but I mean actually in that case yeah, sure. And keep it like that, and they can just, yeah, turn in. Sure. Actually, no. Don't want that. Ah, heck. It's so much faster to do that, though. Yeah. Like, yeah, let's check the wank score. Wank, no, the bowhead. Yeah, it's like 32 by right here. 32. And then that was like 32, but I'm also drifting a little bit this way, and also it took me some time to break, right? If we timed it, it'd probably be a lot slower. If we really want to make it even slower, we can just move this, make this road thinner. Move like 8. So now it's a lot thinner, right? It's now like to not wall tap, you have to like really break, and that just like becomes like hardly worth it. We could do like move like 4, make this a little bit thinner. So it's still like wide enough so that like lap 1 you could still like not wall tap. Do like this, right? But I think that's just to be slower overall. Like there's no reason outside like lap 1 and shit for you to do that. Yeah, no, alright, that's sick. So now we know they're gonna be right here. So now let me cool. Okay. Nice. I'm gonna leave that there for now. Okay. And then the goal is simple. Well, no, there's actually like multiple goals. It's not really simple, but like whatever. Let's do that. Sure. Goal number 1, make them even. Goal number 2, don't make them not overlap. Oh fuck! Wait, no, that's undo. Yeah. Goal number 3, optional, make it fun. Alright, let's go ahead and extend this even more so they really have to hit it. And then we'll go ahead and pull the maneuver of slide to the right. Let's do like, we need to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess 9, 18. TP 18, 9. 2 line mud. Sure. Okay. So now when they, yeah. Okay, and then we will go ahead and do black stone, black wool. Stack 350. Fuck it. Cool. And we'll clean this up in a bit. But yeah, now, so boink, zoom, bing bang bong. Cool. I guess we could actually move this to like right at the end of the wall. Cool. That works. Do like that. Alright, we're not gonna actually like do that. We're gonna go ahead and undo what I just did. Yeah. Because we want them to drive in this single file line. Yeah. I mean, like there's no way to, I think, do two split routes without, I mean, like there is a way to do two split routes that like you have to do very marginal things to decide which route to go, and that's just going to be going at a 45-degree angle. going along this and then having like a wall tap like this, right? Because then let's just say that you somehow set them up as like the track builder somehow sets it up so that all drivers are going to be going straight 45 right on this line, right? Somehow. I don't know how you do that. I'm doing it this way because I know how I set up for this method, but I don't know how to set up for like a 45 degree angle, right? But let's just say hypothetically, right? Okay, so if you want to go left, you turn just a little bit left and you're going left now, right? But if you want to go right, then you only have to turn just a little bit right and then you go to the right? That's how you would do it with very, very minimal different like WASD presses, right? Like very different, like you hypothetically, if you're facing exactly 45 degrees and you're right in the middle, then yeah, it's very like you don't have to like you can just barely tap A. You barely tap A. Barely tap D and you'd be able to like go, right? But for here you're gonna have to tap A or D a little bit more to turn, right? So they're going to like if someone's going this route, they're gonna slow down just a little bit in front of you, right? Like there's no way around it. But it's just how much of a slowdown, right? So we're trying to minimize that. We're trying to minimize how much. Yeah. So yeah, we have to go far enough so that they want to go for the wall tap rather than turning normally. It's probably like this. So like probably put the wall like right here. Maybe like right here probably. Okay. Might actually want to stack this out a little bit. Okay. Actually, we probably just do redstone like this. Probably do like this. That should be okay. And then probably something like set blue ice or something. And then set blue ice. Let's just do a test run. Take a look-see. Okay. Yeah. Like, you're not going to slow down that much. Nor should you want to slow down that much. Yeah, that should be fine. And then, we can just make it so that they only have to hold W. So like, let's go, yeah, like right here should be like the edge of the ice, and then we can do like set light blue. And then cool. That's a little bit too wide, but yeah. I guess yeah, we can just yeah. There we go. So now Yeah, we can just walk right here. Probably. Okay. Probably want to do some mud. We can do like mud like this. Okay. Let's see here. Oh wow, I really went far wide. Holy shit. You could probably move this one block more. That's pretty fast, yeah. 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 So we can do should probably like that. Stack 30. 48. Oh. No good. Okay. Probably like round out this curve, this apex something. Yeah. I'll just leave a sign. I'll do it later. Round out. Okay. Or I guess round out apex. Round out apex. We can do this. Can just be mud. Give them a little bit of leeway. And then this is light blue, I guess. Okay. Probably just set the rest of this. Okay. Now then. This looks a good amount different, huh? Yeah. It does. Alright. So now okay, let's see here. Probably I want to merge this over as soon as possible, I'd imagine. Let's see here. Oh. Bruh. Like, yeah. That's a little late. Yeah, okay, I think that's okay. Actually, no, we want it to be tight so that oh, that's interesting. Want to be tight, and we actually do redstone wall here because boat tap potential. Maybe. If we don't do it tight, like if we don't make this, like this length thin, then it might be possible to like, I mean, no, I'm concerned about like this. Oh. I'm concerned about like them going wide over there and then like doing this. Right? Yeah. I don't know. There are wall taps all over the place on this track. Well, no. Actually, there really aren't. There's like this thing, and like that's it. There's like this, and there's like this. And that's it. That's like it. I mean, there's like this optional one, but like, yeah, no, okay, there are not many wall taps actually. There's more than a lot of tracks, but like, it's not many, per se. Okay. Yeah, then we're gonna go ahead and get up. Okay. We're just gonna do this. Let's do that. So close, it's so scary. Might just do that, yeah. So that, I mean, like you're still gonna, you're not gonna tap on that block. Oh, well, no, yeah, no. All right. Yeah, that's fine. Get this over there. And we're gonna do left turn after that. Maybe we don't have the wall. Yeah, I think having the wall is maybe not necessary over there. It really isn't necessary. Yeah, it's just pain. We do not need it. No. All right. Okay, there we go. So yeah. So now they hug this wall, and then there's going straight because going straight is the fastest. And then if you want to go in, you slow down a little bit because you're no longer holding straight forward, you're holding to the side, so you hit this and you're holding this way. But then if you want to take the other route, the main route, keep going this way. We, instead of making it 2 blocks wide, we make it, wide over here, so if you hit that one, for fuck's sake. 3 dab 2. We make it open on the right sides after this wall tap because of that one. Essentially, you can actually meh. You could probably like actually merge later. You can just, I guess it's specifically this part, right?
Yeah, and then it gives him more space. Like, it looks chunky and stuff, but like, whatever, it's fine. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Then we got a left-hand turn right here. And then we'll mess around over here. Like in this section, just to waste time. Or I mean, I think this route should be like this right here is going to be harder. This is the limiting factor, so we should probably do that first. I think we just do like a long turn, probably. Yeah, okay. It's very thin. Why is it so thin? Yeah, so we'll work on this route first. Yeah, let's go ahead and move this out. Like, I don't know, 10. I don't know. I don't remember how wide this brush is. I'll just copy paste, I think. On the mud. Paste. So I go right here. Okay, let's do it. Ayya, 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 ayya. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. What happened to that mud? What is this? Oh, yeah, okay, gotcha. Yeah, alright. You also want this to be good for race starts. Screen this up a little bit. Ouch. Yeah, I'll probably have to like clean it up a lot, but it should be okay. Probably delay the turn for a little more. Yes, that means a beating. Alright. Yeah. Oop. we want to take longer to turn right there. Like I made the change because we really want them to start to ride that wall, because then that requires them to be more central on this. They don't like have to like slow down more to turn right, to turn left more going into this. Right, because like if they wanted to, if there was, for instance, if they wanted to start, like they want the next turn, for the next turn they want to be on this side, right? Then they'd want more speed this way, which means they'd probably want to start out here, and they'd want to like go in and like bump and then bump this wall or something, right? Like they'd want to hold it, but like if we want them to like they have to spend more time. They don't need to go out all the way out here. They just to spend more time holding this way, entering this, right? So we just want them to like hit this as soon as possible without slowing down that much, right? Because that's, we don't want them slowing down behind, in front of people behind them, right? And then people behind them bump, right? We don't want that. We just want them to like do this. So yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and try it. Pan. The only thing I know for real, there will be blood shed. The man in the mirror nods his head, the only one left. Ba, 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 ba. There will be blood. That's a skill issue on my end. Man, I'm really redoing all this, holy shit. Like, yeah, the split route's gonna be a little bit longer, sure, but like, it's not gonna be omega long. Like, I'm still gonna try and make them short, if possible. But I don't think length of the split route's the priority here. I think the main priority is just like making sure they're actually like usable, right? Like we don't want bumping on the intersection, you know, like etc. Because if there's bumping, that's not as usable, and then like the game just doesn't work. I'd rather have a gimmick that takes a little bit more time on the track, but actually works, than one that just doesn't work. So yeah, we're gonna go with that. I think that's fine. It's pretty optimal, right? A straight line instead of like a S's kind of thing. I mean, it is slightly S'ing, but it's okay. Yeah, it's a little bit of character. Okay. And probably just like time how long this takes real quick, and then figure out based on that. Yeah. Where do they end up after this turn? I might want to get Jolly in here just to like double check this, because like what if they like hit right here and the ghost is still like out here? The ghost does like their ghosts, like they do the what's up normally. The ghost does like this, and then like spends a bunch of time right here, and then like people behind bump, right? going it here and possibly I think that sounds like a good excuse to call it a day. But yeah, so I think, yeah, next steps, I might actually call it a day. I might. I've been working on this since 11:40, so it's gonna be about 6 hours. That's a lot of time. Or at least maybe just take a break. I mean, I don't know. I might just be done for the day. Although I don't have too many days left before I start working, so I might want to make this day count. Yes, I mean, next up is set up 3lab right here, like the new TT, figure out how long it takes to reach the end, like over here, and then make the second route around that time. Like, based on how long it takes to do this route, make this route right here. Actually, for race starts, this sounds like shit. Like, for race starts, sure, there's gonna be, like, chaos in this turn, but, like, then, you know, after that, you get to go into this and follow behind 18 people who all go this way. And this is gonna be death right here. Eesh. Eesh. That's not good. Yeah, I might just give them an alternate route for that one. Like a route that's like wide and like a little bit longer, like a second longer. So it isn't worth it to take during like the actual race, but like just for that one. Cause like this is death, right? And they're all gonna want to go left because that's the safer route. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna stop recording right now. Yeah, so again, I'm gonna lab this out. Oh yeah. And then figure out the time. Like, it's not gonna be like a... It's probably gonna be more of a, is it like 13 seconds or 18 seconds or what, right? And just gonna get like a ballpark, do like 2 or 3 runs, until this finish line, and then make, draft up a design for a couple of turns to stall time over here, and then from there, fine tune it to be exactly what times I want. I think probably about 0.7, 0.8 is good. Yeah, I think that's good. 0.8, 0.7 is, yeah. Cause like it, I don't know. I might want to make this a little bit thinner. Maybe. Cause like I look at this and like when I'm about to get bumped, so like someone behind me goes to this route, I'm like, dude, I don't even know what to do, right? I think like we do make it through here. More often than you get bumped, I think, but like, yeah. So I don't know. I'll think about it. But yeah, I should probably take a break. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.